Mel's getting the camera out. Swim room, though.
Great contributor who is going to be the winner of the 100-meter freestyle. The queen of swimming. We're going to meet Donna.
Let's take a look at this man that they call the golden swimmer.
And an international icon at swimming the butterfly. His arms reached from lane row to lane row, and his easy side breathing style helped make Melvin Stewart the fastest butterflyer in the world. He got his start in Charlotte, North Carolina, learning stroke technique and building his love for the sport. Motivated by Coach Phelps' promise of a banana split for each victory, he dominated his competition. In 1985, he went to Mercersburg Academy in Pennsylvania, where he became a class leader and an honor student. In just 1 year under Coach John Tremblay, he burst onto the international scene and won the 200-meter butterfly at the 1986 Goodwill Games. The next year, he won the Pan Pac Championships, but at the 88 Seoul Olympics, he finished fifth to winner Michael Gross of Germany and others. It was his first year swimming at the University of Tennessee, where he followed Tremblay's moves as coach. Between Seoul in 1988 and Barcelona in 1992, Mel won 2 Pan-Pacific Championships and the World Championships, where he set the 200-meter butterfly world record, which stood for 5.5 years. At the 1992 Olympics, he competed in 3 events, winning the gold medal in the 200-meter butterfly in Olympic record time of 1:56.26 seconds. He also received gold for swimming the preliminary heat of the 4x100-meter medley relay. A bronze medal came as a member of the U.S. 4x200-meter freestyle relay. A total of 3 Olympic medalists.
I just like the Michaels right down there in the front row, and I'm up here. If anybody doesn't know, he's a real comer, and you should keep your eye on him. If you don't know much about it, you can go to www.swimroom.com. I hear it's a good site. And, just what I hear. I love swimming because it's family driven. And Judy, I just saw your daughter over here, and we got a sitter for tonight. So if they know CPR. They're 18-year-olds. They're Omaha. Their parents are swimmers. So we know they're a good family. We've checked them out. So if you want to have a personal night with your husband, you can do that. My family, my mother, my mom, my dad were born in houses with dirt floors in the Appalachian Mountains. My dad was 8th grade education. My parents. We were Southern and we didn't have very much. My father made minimum wage most of his life. But they were smart and they loved me and they recognized good things when they saw them, and they knew that beyond the initial interest of just being, my mother wanted me to be water safe, taking me to the YMCA and making that happen. They saw the swim team and they saw that swimmers were great kids. They were disciplined, they were respectful. They knew that I needed that desperately, but I joined the team, and what happened was a succession of fantastic coaches that I love and have stayed in contact with until today, and they deserve mention. Frankie Bell, Bruce Stein, Jeff Gackel, and who I just saw recently. John Tremblay, of course, who coached me at the Mercersburg Academy and at the University of Tennessee, and David Marsh, who I love. Ira Klein, who also coached me for a summer. Every single coach I've had taught me something. Most of them tried to teach me humility. I didn't always work, but I had wonderful coaches. I love swimming. I love Michael. We all love Michael. I was here. I was inducted in 202, but I couldn't come to the ceremony. But my wife and daughter are here. My daughter's 8, and for her to be able to see this and be old enough to understand it to a degree is it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me that Bruce is a constant presence and that he has kept this going. And I appreciate that and enjoy seeing him all the time, especially on deck. His big smiling face, always with a story. And I think if Mike Unger is up there in terms of swimming knowledge, I think Bruce deserves an honorable mention at least. Wow, I'm at a loss. I want to to say this. I've been away from the sport for a while. I came back, and I have no clue why I left, because it is, I love it so much. It is someone, I'm blogging on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you should join Facebook and be friends with me. And if you're not on the national team, but you want to, you know, send them a message, I'm bottleneck, you can go through me or Chris Labianco at the Swim Foundation. And you can have some access to show how much you love the national team members. But I've been blogging, and people are asking me what's going on at this event. And besides all the seats and the black seats and this swank, beautiful presentation, and Michael Phelps and our huge stars and Ryan Lochte and Katie Hoff, I'm telling them that we're hugging it out. This is a big hug out. This is a big love fest. Because no matter how big we get, it's still family, and it's still intimate. And that's why I love swimming. That's why I want my daughter to swim, and that's why I'm glad to be back working with the Swim Foundation. Chris Labianco, go shake his hand and support Make a Splash. That's the support of our Learn to Swim programs across the country. That's the rank and file. That's the first step forward. Thank you very much.
Presenting the sash is Olympic butterfly swimmer